Hey everyone, we're going to cover forearm pronation today. Pronation is going to be from this position, palm up, to palm down. It's going to be a necessary movement that you need for advanced positions like your front rack. So, in order for us to improve on forearm pronation, what you can do is take a club, a hammer, or something that has a little bit of this length here. The longer it is, and the further away it is from your hand, the harder it's going to be because it's going to create a longer lever that's going to pull down. So, if you're starting off initially, you might want to just find something that's about like here, so you can just have a little better control with it. You want to make sure that the motion is coming from your forearm and into that elbow position and not from the shoulder. So the motion is going to look like this, where you turn down, and not to the point where you're moving your shoulder with it too as well, okay? So you're just going to allow the object to just drift you down as you go into a little bit more of that pronation motion, which is just straight down. Holding this, you can use your other hand to just guide it if it's a little bit too intense for you. And you're just going to hold for that 2-minute time period. Just taking in that long, easy breathing patterns. Once you've accumulated at least 2 minutes and everything starts to feel okay, we can start to generate a little bit more force through this position. So our PAILS contractions, we're going to think of trying to supinate or turn the object up towards turning your palm up towards the ceiling and turning the object out to the other side. But you're going to take your other hand and you're going to make sure that you can't actually move it. So it's going to create an isometric contraction, okay? So all it looks like is from here, breathe in, and give me about 10% where you're just trying to rotate the object up towards the ceiling, but nothing should happen, right? So 20%, then 30, 40, ramp up the intensity all the way to your 100% greatest, safest effort, and hold that anywhere between 10 to 15 seconds or less if you can't manage that. After that 10 to 15 seconds, you're going to slowly ramp down that intensity until you're back to zero. Then from there, we'll go into that rail side where we're then going to think about trying to pull more into pronation or down, all the way using the weight of the object to just help us create a little bit more tension. And we're making sure that you're not using that whole shoulder to go with you to fake a little bit more of that pronation position, okay? After that rails contraction, you can just let go of that contraction and just hang out there at your new passive stretch and restart that whole thing again, okay? Give that a shot. Let me know what you think.